The highlights of today's defense news, 16th of July 25. RFP issued for 100 launchers, 100 night vision sites, 48 missiles and missile test stations of VSHORADS NG. Indian Navy gets strategic indigenously designed products from DRDO. India tests hypersonic missile with extended range. NSTL invites EOI for Seabed sensor suite. Indian Army to receive 3 Apache helicopters on 21st of July and deploy along Pakistan border. MOD to host workshop on UAV and C-UAS indigenization on 16th of July, event to focus on reducing import dependence for critical components. 5,000 crore rupees investment boost to build modern warships and submarines. Second GE404 engine arrives for LCA Mark 1A fighter jet program. In the global highlights, ultralight Chinese chip turns real bees into flying spy robots. DIU seeks next generation underwater kamikaze drones. Denmark joins serial production phase of CAVS, order 129 Patria 6x6 vehicles. A look at the news in detail. First, from the DRDO. DRDO handed over 6 strategic indigenously designed and developed products against the Naval Staff Qualitative Requirements NSQR to the Navy. The 6 indigenously designed products include Gamma Radiation Aerial Surveillance Systems (GRAS), Environmental Surveillance Vehicle (ESV), Vehicle Radiological Contamination Monitoring System, Underwater Gamma Radiation Monitoring Systems, Dirt Extractor and Cross Contamination Monitor, and Organ Radioactivity Detection System. Earlier on 11th of June, DRDO and Air Force successfully conducted the flight test of indigenously Beyond Visual Range Air-to-Air Missile (BVRAM) Astra, equipped with indigenous radio frequency seeker from Su-30 MKI platform off the coast of Orissa. DRDO has developed the country's most advanced missile system, the Extended Trajectory Long Duration Hypersonic Cruise Missile (ETLDHCM). This new missile doesn't just outperform existing defense systems like BrahMos, Agni 5 and Akash, but changes the game entirely. The ETLDHCM, developed under the highly classified project Vishnu, is capable of flying at Mach 8, 8 times the speed of sound, and can strike targets up to 1500 kilometers away. That's nearly 3 times faster and more than 3 times the range of the original BrahMos missile. While BrahMos started with a range of 290 kilometers and now stretches to 450 kilometers, the ETLDHCM enters an entirely different category of weaponry, combining speed, stealth, and long-range precision. What makes this missile particularly better is its use of a scramjet engine, a propulsion system that uses atmospheric oxygen and does not rely on rotating compressors like traditional engines. This allows the missile to maintain hypersonic speeds for longer durations. It can also carry conventional or nuclear warheads weighing between 1,000 to 2,000 kilograms and fly at low altitudes, making it tough to detect and intercept. The ETLDHCM is maneuverable in flight, giving it an edge over many existing ballistic and cruise missiles. It's also built to withstand temperatures up to 2000 degrees Celsius, ensuring its structural integrity at hypersonic speeds. The missile is multi-platform compatible. It can be launched from land, sea or air, making it a flexible weapon suited for targeting command centers, radar systems, naval fleets or hardened underground bunkers. Its capabilities are so advanced that analysts say it could challenge high-end defense systems like Russia's S-500 or Israel's Iron Dome. The Naval Science and Technological Laboratory, part of DRDO, has issued an expression of interest for the supply, installation and testing of a Seabed sensor suite. The Seabed sensor suite integrates a range of cutting-edge technologies to enable persistent underwater surveillance and real-time tracking. The key components and systems used in these suites Acoustic sensing and tracking. In this, hydrophones capture underwater sound waves for passive detection of submarines and other vehicles. Pingers emit acoustic signals to help locate and track underwater assets. Sea Spear sonar, a deployable sonar array developed by Ultra Maritime, designed for long-range sensing in deep-sea environments. The seabed sensing landscape is undergoing a major transformation, especially in defense and strategic surveillance. Some of the latest innovations making waves beneath the surface. The Seabed Sentry by Anduril, a game changer in undersea surveillance. This system uses AI-powered mobile sensor nodes that autonomously monitor and process data at the edge. The Lattice AI platform enables real-time decision-making and pattern recognition directly on the seabed, reducing reliance on high-bandwidth communication. Modular payloads support for various sensor types including passive or active sonar, environmental sensors and optical systems. Communication and networking. In this, acoustic modems allow underwater nodes to transmit data wirelessly using sound waves such as Sonardyne's Modem 6. Mesh networking. Nodes can relay data among themselves or to surface vessels, forming a dynamic and scalable surveillance grid. Deployment and recovery. Autonomous underwater vehicles used to deploy and recover sensor nodes across the seabed. Modular design. Nodes are reusable, can be cleaned, recharged, and redeployed for new missions. Data analysis and integration. Acoustic analysis systems, shore-based tools for interpreting sonar data and generating automated reports. Real-time tracking software. Integrate sensor inputs to monitor underwater activity across a 10 by 10 kilometer grid. This suite is designed to operate at depths up to 500 meters and endure months to years underwater, making it ideal for anti-submarine warfare, port security, and infrastructure protection. Indian Army will be receiving the first batch of 3 Apache combat helicopters from United States on 21st of July, significantly enhancing the force's offensive and reconnaissance capabilities. In 2020, US and India signed a deal to procure 6 Apache helicopters for the Army worth $600 million, with the original delivery scheduled for the first batch by May to June 2024. It was a follow-on order after the Indian Air Force procured a total of 22 Apache combat helicopters. The deal was inked in 2015 with US government and Boeing. Equipped with advanced targeting systems that provide day, night, and all-weather target information, as well as night vision navigation capability, these attack helicopters are intended to further bolster the Army's offensive capabilities. In an important move to ramp up maritime firepower, India has approved a 4,000 to 5,000 crore rupees investment to expand Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders, a critical player in naval defense manufacturing. The decision follows the Indian Navy's high-profile Operation Sindoor in the Arabian Sea, signaling a clear shift towards modernizing and enlarging the warship and submarine fleet to secure India's strategic interest across the Indo-Pacific. The planned expansion will transform MDL's operational capacity. MDL intends to reclaim 10 acres of marine space next to its current facility to develop two new construction facilities. These will allow simultaneous building and repair of large-scale naval fleets, including next-generation warships and advanced submarines. The upgrade will double MDL's current handling capability from 40,000 tons to 80,000 tons in the near term, with a target of reaching 2 lakh deadweight tons thanks to the 37-acre land bank at Navaseva, which is already in MDL's possession. This aggressive capacity growth also aligns with the Navy's long-term vision of having a 175 capital ship Navy by 2047 with full indigenization in production. Currently, MDL is already operating at significant capacity, building 11 submarines and 10 warships simultaneously. The expansion aims to support two high-value submarine projects for the Navy, valued at over 1 lakh crore rupees, which will drastically improve India's undersea warfare capabilities in a volatile region. India received the second GE-404 engine from the United States, a crucial delivery for the Light Combat Aircraft Mark 1A fighter jet program on 15th of July. This latest engine is part of a larger consignment with Hindustan Aeronautics, the manufacturer of the indigenous fighter, expecting to receive a total of 12 GE-404 engines by the end of the current financial year. These engines are specifically designed to be integrated into LCA Mark 1A fighter jets. Now, some global news, some technology news from China. Chinese scientists have developed a cyborg bee using a brain controller that weighs just 74 milligrams, lighter than the nectar bees typically carry. Engineered by Zhao Zeileng's team at the Beijing Institute of Technology, the device mounts to the insect's back and connects to its brain via three tiny needles, steering movement through electrical pulses. It is printed on a flexible polymer film as thin as insect wings, yet houses full control modules including an infrared remote. The Defense Innovation Unit has launched a tender for unmanned underwater vehicles capable of delivering kinetic effects for mission-specific applications. The single-use drones are planned to be deployed for subsea and seabed warfare, intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance, and expeditionary tasks. Each product to be offered should have an affordable price point and be built in small and medium UUV classifications. The notice implies that future platforms are expected to outperform current and legacy systems, which, while highly capable, require long production timelines, extensive training, mission specific reconfiguration, and technical experts to process data. Denmark has officially entered the serial procurement phase of the Multinational Common Armoured Vehicle Systems (CAVS) program, placing an order for 129 Patria 6x6 armored vehicles. This milestone follows the signing of three key agreements: R&D, frame, and life cycle management, marking the final steps in Denmark's full integration into the joint initiative. The CAVS program, led by Finnish defense company Patria, is a collaborative effort to enhance interoperability and secure supply chains among European allies. Denmark becomes the fifth country to join, following Finland, Latvia, Sweden, and Germany. The first batch of Denmark's Patria 6x6 vehicles will be delivered before the end of 2025. That's the news for today. We hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you.